Okay, so here's the deal. I feel like I have been struggling with hitting my goals lately. So I started off the year with all of these lofty goals and I just feel like I have flatlined. So I'm gonna try to give myself a little boost, and of course I'll be sharing my plans with you. Hey guys, do me a favor, stop what you're doing and click that subscribe button. I'm really trying to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. I need you to head over and give me a follow. Thanks in advance. Now on to the video. What's up, you guys? If it's your first time watching, hello, my name is Cece. We talk about our corporate careers, productivity, and just all around how to be a badass woman on this channel. So if you enjoy content like that, make sure you subscribe and join the family. Also, make sure you're following me over on Instagram. We do real-time updates over there. I do a lot of reels to help you out in your corporate careers, resume help, job search help, all that stuff. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you check me out over there. So if you guys didn't know, I am still in the middle of a dental procedure. So I have my little falsie, my little mouthpiece in. So that is why my speech is a little messed up. But I wanted to get this video out anyway, so hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. So as you guys could probably tell, I consider myself a pretty ambitious person, right? But lately, I just have not been feeling it. If you guys recall, one of the goals that I set for myself for the year was to read 22 books. I am about 17 books in, so I'm doing really well on that goal. But one of the books that I read earlier in the year was this New York Times bestseller, The 12-Week Year, and it is by Brian P. Morgan and Michael Lennington. I feel like this book has really had a profound effect on my life and just the way I'm sort of thinking about things and thinking about my goals at this point in time. So this strategy right here is going to be the catalyst to how we really jumpstart the second half of the year and make sure that we're going to be hitting all of those goals that we set. Now, I already did a mid-year reset. It's either going to go up right before or right after this. So if you haven't seen it yet, trust me, it is coming very, very, very soon if it's up. And once it's up, I will go ahead and link it in this video so you can really get a sense of just how my first half of the year went and how I'm envisioning it to go for the rest of the year. Now, if you've been watching my vlogs, then you guys have already heard me kind of talk about and rave about this book here. And basically the concept is that every year lasts in your life for only 12 weeks. Like, time is super irrelevant, right? We all know that time is some sort of made up notion. So we kind of think about our goals and we think about our year as this kind of calendar January to December type year. Everybody's all geared up with goals and goal setting in January, which is good, but then if we don't achieve those goals, we are kind of like by June, we're in a lull and we're like, oh my God, I like the goals that you set. You don't even remember them. They're all by the wayside. Y'all know how it goes. Everybody's at the gym in January and February. Come March, April, May, June, the gym is back to normal and you can get your favorite treadmill. We all know how that goes. So the concept in this book, like I said, is basically that every year only lasts 12 weeks. So you pick 2 or 3 lofty goals and you schedule them out like you would be scheduling them out to December. So you guys will see all of my goals in a minute, but I'm going to tell you one of them. One of them is to increase my YouTube subscribers to a certain number, and I'll tell you what that number is in a minute. So the way I'm going to set that goal is I'm going to set it as if I would be setting that goal for 12 months. However, the goal is to achieve it in the 12 weeks. Therefore, you have 3 months to really laser focus in on whatever you want to do and achieve those goals. It's pretty remarkable, and it also keeps your butt in gear and keeps you motivated. You can stay motivated for 12 weeks, but it's really hard to stay completely motivated and disciplined for 12 months. So that's where this book comes into play. So conditioning yourself to think of your goal year as only 12 weeks is a game changer. The trick of it now is to make sure that you are keeping the exact same intensity all 12 weeks, because again, it's very hard to keep up that same intensity for this goal for 12 months, right? Now, at first, it may seem super crazy and ridiculous and unachievable, and maybe it is, but we're going to test it out together. So I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to share with you my goals, the strategies that I'm going to use to achieve them, and all of that, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you before I screen share, I do not have my final tracker. Something that I've been working on, and one of my next month goals, well, my July goals, is to actually learn the ins and outs of Notion. Notion is I don't even know what you would call it. It's like an all-around productivity site, I guess, and you can get the mobile site like on your iPad, but you can also use it on a desktop, and it's really, you can track your life, plan your life, put your to-do list in there, your schedule, your appointments, like anything. You can do so much with Notion, and I've been really trying to learn it, and so one of my goals is to really get so much better at Notion in July, and I'm going to transfer what I'm going to show you today in Google Sheets. I'm going to transfer that to Notion. So we'll be doing some updates on how my 12-week year is going. And when we do our next update, I will have the tracker moved over to Notion and hopefully a little more organized. But I didn't want to push this out any longer. And I really wanted you guys to see what I was doing so you could get started as quickly as possible as well. Okay, y'all, so here are the 3 goals that I'm going to focus on over the next 12 weeks. It is going to be a laser focus intensity, right? So just make sure you're keeping that in mind. The nice thing about this 12-week year is that you essentially have 4 years in one calendar year. So if you're only going to pick 2 or 3 goals for the first one, the first year, then you have 3 other chances within the calendar year to pick 2 or 3 goals. That's, if you pick 3, that's 12 goals achieved in 1 year, which is a hell of a lot, especially if you're just pussyfooting around and not doing what you're supposed to do in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of goals achieved and a lot of big goals achieved in a short amount of time. So my 3 goals for this 12 weeks are to get 30,000 YouTube subscribers, which I just hit 25K. You guys, my channel has been growing. My channel has been growing slowly, like it just has. So it's not on any type of uptick or like a video's not going viral or anything right now. So I figure if I can get 5,000 subscribers in 12 weeks, that is a hell of a lot for my channel. And I would be like over the moon excited. It's definitely a stretch goal. That, and then I also want to get 5,000 Instagram followers. Again, my Instagram like is growing so slowly. I just hit 3K. So if I can get 2K Instagram followers in 12 weeks, that would be awesome. And then finish a paid product package. So I already know what it's going to be. I just need to do the research and draft it and get it the freak done. Like, I just need to do it at this point. I didn't want to reveal it here, so I just said a paid product package, but I'll definitely have something really good coming out for you guys by the fall. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So my 12 weeks are going to be from June 27th through September 12th. That's the time that I'm going to have to achieve these goals. September 12th is our date, so keep that in mind. Also, comment down below if you're going to try to do this with me, you guys. I think this is going to be so much fun. I'll be updating you guys over on Instagram as well as here on YouTube, so just make sure you look out for them. All right, y'all, let's focus on goal number 1. Like I already said, and I'm typing as we're talking, y'all. So goal number 1, like I already said, is to gain about 5,000 Instagram followers or be at 30K on YouTube. So let's just put that here, 30K on YouTube. And in order to achieve these goals, you're going to need to have strategies, right? There's things you're going to absolutely have to do in order to even get close to achieving your goal. So the first strategy is going to be, I want to make sure that I am uploading at least 10 videos a month, okay? That is 2 videos a week and then 1 bonus video for 2 weeks, which I've only been doing 1 or 2 videos a week the past couple of months. So that's going to be a little step up for me. But I think 10 videos a month is the minimum amount of videos that need to go live in order for my channel to grow. The analytics have proven that. So I want to make sure that I am keeping up with that. I also want to go back and update at least one thumbnail per week. So I find that when I look back at some of my thumbnails, you know, some of them, I have a lot of videos on my channel. So some videos that I feel like could have maybe done better, the thumbnail just needs to be updated and needs to be refreshed. And that helps it like get caught and picked up by the YouTube algorithm. I've done that several times on several different videos and it definitely has helped in several cases. So I want to go back, look at some of the videos that I really feel like could use just a little thumbnail refresh, and I'm going to get that done. So I'm going to try to update one of those per week. Next is to come up with 25 unique video ideas that I've never done on my channel. I want to do that within the 12 weeks. And I just want to sit down and really brainstorm some new unique ideas that I have not actually done already. I need to get better with scheduling my filming and content days, and that includes Instagram, that includes YouTube. I'm going to get better at just scheduling them. So on Sundays, I want to sit down and really write my schedule out and make sure that I know what days I am actually filming content. Lastly is to spend at least 15 minutes a week just looking at analytics, looking at trends, doing some like just research on different trends in the analytics and things that are happening on my channel. And that is the first goal. Again, you want to keep this as easy and as simple as possible. This is like 12 weeks of hard intensity. So just make sure you're keeping it simple and these are things that you can actually do. They should stretch you a little bit because, I mean, it's not a goal if it doesn't challenge you just a little bit. So they should stretch you some, but they also need to be at least somewhat achievable, right? My second goal is to hit 5K on Instagram in these next 12 weeks. So what I want to do is upload 5 reels per week, which is quite a lot for me, but I do want to do that. I want to upload 2 still posts per week. So one just picture and then the other one some sort of educational content to go along with my reels. So some sort of carousel post or something pertaining to resume writing, job search, you know, corporate baddie information, all that stuff that we talk about on Instagram. I'm going to spend time batch creating content. So we're going to be batch creating our reels and pictures. And I think that's going to help out a lot, just saving time and also not every day trying to figure out what exactly I want to post. I want to already have a schedule, know what's going to be posted for that week. We're going to schedule out our content days the same way we're going to do with YouTube. And I also, again, want to spend 15 minutes, at least 15 minutes each week looking at analytics and trends and doing some research and things like that. And like I said, we're definitely going to update this and make it look a lot more pretty. But, you know, this is just the quick and dirty. Everything don't have to be cute at first, okay? You learn, you work through it and you learn. For my last goal, that is my paid product package. So let's write that down. My first strategy is to decide what is going to be included in the package. Just make a final decision on that. Next package is to figure out my launch plan. So plan through the launch of this product. And then lastly is to set everything up in the Etsy shop where it will be sold. So what we're doing here is really breaking down our goals. You have a goal, you have to have a plan to figure out how you're going to achieve that goal, okay? I can't just say the entire year, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna lose weight. I need to break down and figure out how I'm gonna lose weight, like exactly what I'm gonna eat, what days I'm gonna go to the gym, how all this is gonna happen. If it was that easy, we'd all be achieving all of our goals all the time, left and right? You have to go in with a plan or you already lose. And that's what I've been learning a lot. Now let's move into how I'm gonna break this down weekly. Breaking goals down weekly for me and then again breaking them down daily it's just always been so helpful for me, because at the beginning of the week I can see what priorities I have and then I can go ahead and break those down by each day. It just makes it so much easier. So here, I can't break them down daily, clearly, because I don't know what's gonna happen in, July, August, September. However, I can break down my first month weekly. The weeks and the tasks that go within the weeks are pretty much gonna look the same. It's the days that are really gonna fluctuate a little more. So I'll definitely be incorporating my daily to-do list based off of this in my vlogs coming up. So make sure you're staying tuned. Okay, y'all, so this is what our document looks like so far. I think it looks really good, actually. Again, this is going to be transferred to another platform. However, this is basically how our months are going to go. Most of the time it won't change. I think what's going to change the most is probably under the product launch section. And so I just kind of copied and pasted my first week, but I'm going to sit down and actually figure out like what happens for week 2, 3, and 4, because until I actually make a final decision on what I want to include, I can't put that down yet. So I will fill that in later and I'll keep you all updated. However, this is basically how my weeks are going to look. So under the 30K subscribers, like I said, we want to make sure that we are uploading 2 videos that week, which would be next week as when I'm filming this video. Update 1 thumbnail and or title, research 2 video ideas, spend 15 minutes tracking analytics, and then have specific filming days. That completely stays the same except for the amount of videos uploaded. So for week 2, it's going to be 3 videos. For week 3, it's going to be 2 videos. For week 4, it's going to be 3 videos. For the Instagram goal, those are staying the exact same. 5 reels, 2 still posts, specific filming days, track analytics. And then for the product launch, like I said, that one, once I figure out what I'm actually including, then we can go ahead and fill in the rest of the weeks. So for the first week, I definitely want to research again the inclusions and make a final decision on what's going to go into that project. But other than that, that's it, you guys. That's how this is gonna go. Now, further than this, every single Sunday, I am going to take my weekly to-do list and I'm going to transfer that onto my daily to-do list, and that is probably going to be tracked on paper on my daily to-do list pad, because that's just easier for me to keep out every single day, write it every single morning, and really figure out what I want to get done for that day or that week. So that's it, y'all. It's that simple. Well, it ain't gonna be simple, but it was simple setting it up. So like I said before, we will be doing periodic check-ins to see how our progress is and what we're actually achieving. I figure the best that'll happen, we will achieve and exceed all of our goals. The worst that could happen is we work super hard, figure out what we can do, and make it to half the goals. Or even if you achieve any part of it, I mean, you're doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely just an experiment to see if their strategy works or not. So the best that can happen, we'll achieve and exceed all of the goals that we set, and we're gonna be super happy. And yes, the worst that can happen, I will just achieve part of the goal, and I will gain some good, healthy, productive habits, you know? So definitely a win-win situation here. This is obviously just an experiment to see if their strategy works. I'm so excited to get started and see if I can really put a dent in some of these goals, y'all. I'm so excited about it. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're gonna do this with me, let me know down below in the comment section. I'd love to know your thoughts on this concept, and if you've read the book at all, I would definitely encourage you to read the book, or you can probably get the Cliff's Notes offline, just like a little quick and dirty version. But I would definitely encourage you to eventually at least read the book. It is such a great book. I'll make sure it's linked down below. And I learned so much from it. I gained so much from it, and I'm excited to get started and see how this strategy really helps me achieve my goals in my life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.